In business for over 70 years, family-owned and operated Ferguson Roofing has the know-how, integrity, and staying power to be the premier business facility maintenance partner in the St. Louis community.
We have a very unique niche in the commercial market in that we handle small to mid-sized businesses up to light industrial, a niche that a lot of the large commercial companies don't want to invest their time and resources into, but the smaller outfits don't have the capabilities and infrastructure to handle those type of projects.
Vast experience has allowed Ferguson to develop the skill and process to meet the specific demands of the business-to-business environment, such as scalability, responsiveness, and communication.
With our business relationships, we want our commercial customers to look at us as an investment in their property, not a liability. We want to bring education, recommendations, preventative maintenance ideas, roof system sustainability. These type of processes will allow them to move money in their business to running their business and control their cost on the facility maintenance side. If we do that, then we're successful.
Andy Pickering, president of Coastal Business Suppliers, knows firsthand how important it is to work with a trusted provider when it comes to building maintenance.
Well, in 2008, we bought this building and we had to gut it, and one of the things we had to do was put a roof on it. The contractor decided that he was going to use a discount roofer, and he was in charge of the project. I didn't know, and it ended up being a disaster, a total disaster. We moved in, we have a nice facility, but the ceiling was leaking, the ceiling tiles were falling. It was absolutely a disaster. And so we had to make, first of all, the emotional decision and the financial decision to replace it.
Having worked with Ferguson on a home roofing project, Andy knew he could trust Ferguson for his commercial project as well.
Could have gone with somebody cheaper, but we'd already done that, and it wasn't the right thing to do. And we felt comfortable with the relationship. I'd had an experience with him. I had recommended Ferguson to another guy here in the office. He had a great experience. It was a no-brainer.
As a partner, Ferguson uses regularly scheduled maintenance and specialized maintenance techniques to prolong the life of a roofing system. Jason and his team constantly monitor industry pricing as well to stay ahead of material price increases, allowing their customers to save money long-term.
With a business, it's all about being proactive. When we are a regular resource, a trusted partner with them, it lets us proactively provide them information, proactively address facility issues. It lets us help drive that process. And ultimately, it removes them from having to worry about it. If we do our job right, it's one less thing that a business owner has to be conscious of. They can focus on what they do best, which is running their business, not keeping their building in the dry. That's my responsibility.
One of the best parts was they came back. I mean, there were little leaks that showed up, and you could only tell through the ceiling tiles. You see little brown marks. But it ended up being that it wasn't so much roofing as it was drains or ductwork that were really problems in the roof that were causing leaks. And they came out and they were very patient about it. They did what they could, but they explained that the problem really was more of a plumbing issue than a roofing issue, and they were right. They weren't just selling a roof. You know what? That was a good thing. They were selling a solution.
In addition to commercial businesses, Ferguson also services apartment buildings, condo communities, and neighborhood homeowners associations. As in their work with businesses, Ferguson can create preventative maintenance programs to help building owners protect their property. And when disaster strikes, they are at the ready to take on whatever Mother Nature leaves in her path, such as after a recent hailstorm that left an entire neighborhood in turmoil.
We had 3 big hailstorms come through, and the one that did the most damage was the one that was golf size. It was enormous. And as we started talking to neighbors, and they were concerned and called insurance companies, and we had a few others out, and once we realized all the roofs were damaged. We have 190 villas. I mean, you're talking a lot of buildings to do, and it wasn't something that we wanted to take on as individuals, and we thought, well, the best thing to do is go with the best company we know, and right then and there it was Ferguson. Being the president, I felt more pressure because I wanted to make sure it was done right by a reputable company and it would be done in a timely fashion. I know I was stressed, and had I not been working with a company that was so well known and it could handle any situation, because even if we knew something had gone wrong or something had happened, they'd be right there to fix it. no argument. And it took a lot of pressure off of us, and it was wonderful.
A job done right by people who care. That's the legacy of Ferguson Roofing, which Jason plans to carry on for generations to come.
My brother and myself are both involved with the business now. We're the third generation who's now responsible for the company's future. And we continue to build off of the ethics that we learned from the previous two generations. Just offering fair prices, doing high quality work, and just being stable, focused on customer satisfaction, and ultimately just doing the right thing.
Ferguson Roofing is a member of the Roofing and Siding Contractors Alliance, which educates and defines ethics for contractors, as well as a member of the Better Business Bureau and Angie's List. And as a business owner, Jason is especially proud to be able to give back to the community, which has supported his family for so many years. Of note, Ferguson sponsors two local cycling teams, the Momentum Cycling Club and the Trek Store Women's Elite Team. They are also a major contributor to the Kilo Foundation, the Juvenile Diabetes Research Fund, and support many other charitable efforts.
At Ferguson, our greatest asset is our longevity, our stability. We've been in business for over 70 years. Our facility, we've been here for about 35 years. We're not going anywhere. And it's that stability that gives our customers the comfort level to work with us, because they know that we're going to be here to do everything that we say. We're going to be here to back up every warranty that we offer, and we'll be here to take care of any problem that they may have and to help them in any way that we can with their roofing system.
For more information about Ferguson Roofing's commercial services, visit fergusonroofing.com. Don't just tell them, show them in your very own All About Business feature. To get your business featured on All About Business St. Louis, call 888-352-0093 or visit us at allaboutbusinesstv.com.